Spain. Ah, there you go. From Barcelona or what?
Yeah, Barcelona.
So it's a home game for you guys. How many know Ubuntu? Yeah? Good, good. So we have Ubuntu already running on desktop, running on TV, and now we announced the phone, and last week we announced the tablet, right? What I'm going to do, show you is first the phone, and after that I will show you how it goes to the tablet. Yeah? This is Ubuntu running on the phone. So basically it's the same operating system as running on desktop. It's the same core. We just added a new user interface layer to optimize for small touch screens. So this is the main screen when you start it. There you go. And basically one of the most important things to notice is there are no buttons. Right? So there are no hotkey buttons, no soft key buttons. Everything I do with the phone, I interact with the edges. And it allows me to interact much faster and much quicker than with other phones. So for example, when I go to the left, I have all my favorite apps. We have seen that many people on phones have many apps, but 5 to 10 apps you use most often, right? On a daily basis. So for example, I can go to my gallery app. It's my gallery app. It's a native experience, runs beautifully. Yeah. And now when I want to go to and launch another app, I can go here and launch, for example, Notepad. And often when you launch the second app, you want to go back to the previous one. For example, you're doing copy-paste action or something like that. And rather than going back to the home screen or whatsoever, we just use the right edge for that. So it's a very quick way of just switching between apps. Yeah. It's much more natural than double-clicking, something like that. So that's switching between apps. So from the left, I just launch an app. From the right, I just go back. Now if I want to change the setting, changing a setting is never the final goal of what I'm doing. For example, when I'm changing Wi-Fi, I do that because I'm doing something else, right? So, for example, when I'm watching internet, I change Wi-Fi. When I'm browsing the internet, I change Wi-Fi to continue browsing the internet. So I don't want to go out of my app to change that. I want to stay in my app and then just quickly change it and then continue. And that's what the top edge does. So the top edge allows me very quick access to my system settings. So date and time, battery, for example, sounds. Change sound if I want to. Network, or for example, battery, brightness. I can also reply to messages quickly. For example, call back, I reply to an email, bring it back up, and I'm back in my app. It's much faster to do that. Now, the last edge is the bottom edge. What you see here is a screen without any buttons, no controls, and the reason is that when I'm viewing my photos, I want to view my photos. I don't want to see other things that don't matter to me, an edit button or a share button, whatever. I want to. The screen should be optimized just for viewing photos. So even when I start scrolling, the header goes away. See that? For example, photos are here. Events. Now when I start scrolling, the header goes away. Hides. So the full screen goes to. The photos use the full screen. And when I open the photo, still no buttons. If I want to do something with it, I use the bottom edge swipe. So I can, for example, share, edit, or I can share, for example, or go back. So the bottom edge allows me to show my controls. For example, add an album, for example, it goes again. Yep, or cancel, and go back. Now, Ubuntu phone also has a home screen. So from here I go to the home screen. Home screen has my contents and different screens more dedicated for specific purposes. So this is my apps, my people. If I go here, these are all my apps. Over here, my videos, a beautiful carousel. And over here, people. So my contacts. I can open a contact, for example. Right? And then I go to music. Right, so left edge if I want to go to the app again. There you go, gallery. Now, this is the phone. This is Ubuntu running on the phone. Now I can show you how it scales to the tablet. Let me get the tablet. this is Ubuntu running on a tablet, same OS, same user interface, just scales beautifully to the tablet. We added a couple of things which are important for a tablet and make the tablet experience even better. So for example, we added multi-user. So multi-user is really important in environments like the home, like where you have family. You want to share your tablet with your family members. Or when you, for example, are in a business environment where you share your tablet with your colleagues. That's why we added multi-user. Ubuntu is super safe, has everything encrypted, so there's no risk for losing your data, for example. And I can go to guest mode, unlock the tablet, and I have the home screen again, right? So when I go here, I go to home screen. See that? You see how the interface scales beautifully to the screen. This is my running apps, my gallery again. Let me close that one. No, so let me close that one as well. And over here my videos. Here, videos. For example, beautiful carousels here. When I want to play a video, I'll show you. Hear the volume. Let's see. Let's see. Sounds. Yes. There you go, right? I can check my messages in the meantime if I want to. I can reply to a message, like an email, bring it back up, and I keep watching my movie. So it's perfect for multitasking. I can also change the brightness of the screen if I want to. Yeah, there you go. Right? So maybe it's... I can also go back to the previous scene if I want to. Yeah. Very nice. Let me close that one. And let me go back to the browser, for example. So I go to the browser. I show you another really cool thing about multitasking. There's no Wi-Fi in this building, so we have a website stored locally. So I will load this for you. Sometimes when I'm browsing, I want to copy information that I see on the website, right? What is that doing now? 2. I want to basically store information that I read on the website. So let me go. I'm going to buy a phone. Let me open a website about a beautiful phone. So for example, over here, see a picture. I want to store this picture. Copy. Go. This it again. Copy. Let's open Notepad app now. It goes to the overlay, see that? And paste. There you go. So I don't need to switch between apps. I just have an overlay. I can hide it again if I want to. Right? Or I can bring it in again. So it's a really nice way of doing multitasking between different apps. Oh yeah, and the other thing I want to show. This is the Notepad app. Let's go to the Notepad app on your phone. Exactly the same app. Right, so when an app developer builds for the phone, it runs immediately on a tablet. And also on a desktop, because we will bring the same principle to desktop as well. There you go. There you go. Now, I'll show you one more cool thing, and that's what we call the HUD. For example, when I go to the gallery, the gallery is a beautiful application, by the way, that scales beautifully. Let me delete this picture, it's a bit ugly. Delete. Back. So for example, when I want to... Tablets are more and more used for by professional users, right? I want to do more advanced things with my photos, for example. But I don't want to make the key user interface too complicated. So we invented a way to make the more advanced level more accessible for more advanced users. So I have my first level of interaction. This is with the edit, share, and delete, for example. I'll go back. I also can go to the next level, which offers me more advanced features. For example, I can go to color balance. Let's see. You. go to crop. There you go. And then go back. Just a picture, right? I also I refer to original if I want to.